It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
All right, and here's a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are bringing you two awesome movies that are out there in the viewing world for you. First, we are going to do the one that everyone's talking about, the most viewed movie on a platform in a weekend, the entire existence of streaming.
Oh, coming to America,
coming,
right? But
coming to America.
To America.
Coming to. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's four. 2, 4.
Just two.
I failed math.
Just one, two.
I remember one time she's like 2 + 2 = what? And I was like DOG.
Double DOG.
Yeah, okay. But starring, of course, the great, the awesome, the amazing, give me that clip, Eddie Murphy.
All right, knock this shit off. I have been having a very bad day. Just got out of jail this morning. Already I have been shot at. I was on the bus that flipped over 17 times. A bitch tried to stab me in the bathroom, and somebody blew up my Porsche. I am in a bad goddamn mood. Now, I usually don't jump in when somebody's getting beat down, but this man, Jack Cates, is gonna help me straighten out the rest of my day. Now, I suggest y'all back up and let us go about our business.
Because you got a gun?
No, because I have a gun and I'll pop a cap in your ass.
I don't think you've got the guts to use it.
Anybody else want to live?
So, spoiler alert, he does have the guts to use it. This is from another 48 hours.
Oh, yeah, that's the 48 Hour series is actually my favorite series that Eddie Murphy did.
Oh, yeah.
I know Beverly Hills Cop gets all the, the love.
Well, 48 Hours, I think, is a darker series, I think.
And that's probably why it goes with me perfectly fine. Who would have thought?
Who else is in this movie?
Also, Arsenio Hall's in this movie.
All right.
Oh, wrong one.
Quick! I'm gonna kill you, quick!
You made me shoot one of my boys in the back of the head. And I know you had something to do with what happened to my brother, quick.
Yo, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's bullshit, man. You know what I'm talking about.
So that's from Harlem Nights, right?
Yeah, one of the greatest movies of all time. If you have never seen Harlem Nights,
it's also kind of it's got a lot of serious parts too. The Harlem Nights.
Yeah, it's serious and it's funny and it's all the above. Then you got Leslie Jones.
Why are we stopped?
Sometimes on these short trains, it doesn't touch that third rail, where the electricity is. So the red signal comes on and the power just shuts off.
Really?
No, not really. I don't fucking know. Do I look like I work for MTA?
I don't know.
What, I got Metro cards in my fucking purse now?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You ask me some stupid shit.
Tracy Morgan.
Trainwreck, yeah. Oh, but yeah,
that's Trainwreck with Leslie Jones. Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Which one of my 2 favorite pastimes shall I indulge in? Video games or pornography? That's it! Make a porn video game.
From 30 Rock, and there's also Neil's thought process every 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock.
Hey, there's a lot of porn video games out there.
All right.
What was that? There was a porn video game. What was that porn video game where you could go around is Playboy Mansion or something like that? It came out on Xbox or Xbox 360. I think it's Xbox because I was a manager of a video store at the time.
Okay.
Wesley Snipes.
Now, Tommy, when you encounter such gorgeous ladies, the correct way to greet them is to say, "Good afternoon, ladies." Can you say that, Tommy?
No. Good afternoon, ladies.
Unless, of course, it's the evening, and then you say what?
Oh, good evening, ladies.
Now, go home, take a bath, comb your hair, and please, put on a clean shirt when you step outside your door. It's an affront to the very delicacy of my nature.
And that's from Too Long Fu. Thank you for everything, Julia Newmar.
And now's the third hit.
Awesome.
Finally, who else is in this?
Go ahead. Say what was you about to say?
I'll say who's the 30,000th person in this movie.
The 38,000 person. We haven't even named everybody. We just have fun with clips this week. All right, the one, the only, Mr. CNN himself, Mr. Mufasa. You know him as the great legend, James Earl Jones.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
So yeah, that's like almost everyone coming to. Right.
I mean, John Amos is in it. So is Kiki Lane. Tiana Taylor, Vanessa Bell Calloway, Morgan Freeman makes a guest appearance. Paul Bates comes back and does his character. I mean, it's Coming to America. Now, the second movie that we did this week is the Mauritanian, which is with Mauritanian. Mauritanian, yeah. The Google's telling me how to say it. All
right, dude. All right. All right, let's get to it.
Starring Jodie Foster.
I had an experience. I can't prove it. I can't even explain it. But everything that I know as a human being, everything that I am tells me that it was real. I was given something wonderful, something that changed me forever. A vision of the universe that tells us undeniably how tiny and insignificant and how rare and precious we all are. A vision that tells us that we belong to something that is greater than ourselves, that we are not, that none of us are alone.
Yeah, and that's from the actually severely underrated Contact.
Oh yeah, Contact was one of really great
based
movie.
on by Carl, not by Carl Sagan. So I mean, whatever. Who else is in this movie?
Then we got the wonderful, the beautiful, always sexy. Got to say the name twice almost. Benedict Cumberbatch.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins. These are Fiordland crested penguins, named...
So, the reason we chose this clip, guys, is because Benedict Cumberbatch does not say penguin, he says penguin.
He says penguin. And it's hilarious. He says it like 3 times in a row, too. You would think a director or voice director would have been like, hey, Benedict, maybe not. Maybe we try that word again.
Yeah.
Let's roll that
but
again. Let's
they
record
kept
that
it
again.
in there like 3 times. And
I know.
All right, and
3 times in a row.
And finally, we got the sexy and
Zachary Levy.
It's crazy, right?
Okay. What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
Yeah, that's from Shazam.
That's the most clips. Oh my gosh, you know what that makes me do?
No, what?
That makes me laugh. I wish I had a laugh track.
Oh, you want the laugh track?
Oh. What a laugh track!
Well, I don't have one on here, man.
You do.
You didn't tell me to load
Let's hear it.
I don't have.
Yeah, you just had it. You played it earlier.
You know what? I did not play a laugh track earlier.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
I can cut that. Let's get into this shit.
Okay.
How's your week been?
Well, you can reach us online, moviesdontsuck.net. We're at facebook.com/moviesdontsuck podcast. We're on Twitter, MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram, at MTS Podcast. We are on Stitcher, if you can find us. You can also find us on YouTube. We're at Facebook. Patreon.com/moviesdontsuck. And Bonfire, just search on you'll find other shirts and stuff like that. And I think that's it for us. And we're all on streaming platforms.
We're on all streaming platforms. We got t-shirts, we got shirts, we got stuff like that. We can make booty shorts if you want. Just let me know.
Who's our sponsor?
Today's sponsor is Peace of Mind Bookstores. Yes, Peace of Mind Bookstores is the nation's largest metaphysical bookstore. They have been in the same location on Cherry Street in Tulsa since 1975. Peace of Mind offers an extensive selection of used, new, and out-of-print and even rare books. They have everything from herbs to tea to every kind of thing you could possibly need. Everything from Buddhism to Christianity. You can get all the information you need of your metaphysical form at Peace of Mind Bookstore, located at 1401 East 15th Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And you can find them at Peace of Mind Bookstore Gifts on Facebook, or you can go to pombookstore.com.
Yeah, so that's what that is.
Yeah, well, we bought some tarot cards from there.
Oh, nice.
A week or two ago, we went in there.
Who's doing the readings?
We're just having fun with it, you know. Trying to get possessed by Satan.
Yeah,
you know,
Nicole,
we're like,
yeah.
Satan, please, Satan, come possess us, Satan, please possess us.
It sounds like a song you're making up right now.
I know, right?
Just
like we drank brews, movies we review. Anyway,
if you guys were here earlier, Neil did a little freestyle that was pretty awful. So,
you don't know about my mad rhyming skills, bro.
My week's been okay. It's been all right. I mean,
right.
Just been working, and it's whatever.
You ready for my big announcement that you haven't noticed or don't know yet?
Well, hold on. I noticed that you parting your hair in the middle now.
Oh no, that's just because my hair's getting long. Look how long my hair's getting, dude. Look how long I just. Have you ever seen my hair that long?
No.
Like literally, I think that's the longest I've had my hair.
So what
in,
is
like,
the announcement that you have? Oh, you got a new tattoo?
Look what's in the middle of my tattoo.
You got vaccinated today.
I got fucking vaccinated.
So just the first dose, right? Just the one first dose.
I got the first dose, and the second dose is on April 2nd, and on April 4th, we're going to Galveston, Texas, for the weekend.
So
we're renting a beach house.
So I have a question, man. Which vaccine are you getting? Which one are you getting?
It's the
There's two.
The big one.
The Moderna.
The big one.
Moderna.
No.
Pfizer?
No, not the one that Dolly Parton paid for. No.
Okay, so the Pfizer one.
Pfizer, yeah.
Because there's also the Johnson & Johnson. Well, fuck, I forget. Either way, it's the 2-dose one, which is the more effective one. So, hey, man.
Yes.
Congratulations. They don't open those up to me until, like, I guess the beginning of May. So, how did you?
Yeah, we drove almost like 45 minutes away from Tulsa to go get it.
Yeah, I mean, I
There's this little spot, that little like pharmacy or whatever in Claymore, Oklahoma, that had a bunch of them.
How long did you wait?
And maybe 5 minutes.
How much was it? How much did it cost you?
Nothing.
Good. That's how it should be. Yeah.
What more I mean, yeah, nothing. It was zero, and it was good. We went in. It was very quick, and then after that, we got Taco Tico.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to getting mine whenever that will hear from me. I'll be there.
And then I was in your state earlier this week.
Oh yeah, you're in Texas?
No, you're where you live.
Kansas City, Missouri area.
No, I was in Missouri.
Yeah, you're helping me.
Oh, you live in Kansas. You don't even live in Missouri, do you?
I live in the best part.
We went and picked up a boat.
You have a boat now?
No.
You have someone else pick up a boat?
My father-in-law owns a boat, and he was sitting at someone's house, at his brother's house, and we went all the way up there to pick it up, change all the tires on the thing, and then we got it back.
Boats and hoes.
And it was just like boats and hoes.
You know what?
We're gonna fix it up, and it'll be on the water this summer. It's called the Golden Pearl.
That's cool, right?
Right. It has a bar that it is metal, but it looks like wood and stuff like that. It looks classy because it's like a 1980s boat, and there's glasses that come with it that have a magnetic bottom.
Yeah. So
then you put the glass on the metal bar, and they stay there while you're driving in your boat.
That's cool, man. Yeah,
that's awesome, right?
So I'm a little distracted because I have to drive to Louisiana tomorrow, and in the shitty ass weather. So that's gonna be awesome. There and back.
It's okay. You know, when you get to New Orleans, just do some blow.
I'm going to Shreveport, so I can just see racists everywhere.
I don't know what the difference is. Isn't it like 10 miles away?
No, it's 4 hours. Get to New Orleans.
Isn't everything within view of New Orleans in Louisiana?
The only place worth visiting in New Orleans is in Louisiana is New Orleans. Sorry, everyone else, but it's 100% true. I used to live there. I've been through it. The only place
what about
worth
Baton
visiting.
Rouge?
It's whatever, man. Baton Rouge, whatever.
You're mean.
Shreveport sucks, man. It's like I'll tell you what. My dad used to live in Shreveport, and he said it's the most racist place he's ever lived. So,
who?
Shreveport. My dad used to live there.
Oh, okay.
He was like, "Yeah, it's the most racist place I ever lived." I'm like, well, that's why you got out. But here we are. We are. You know what, dude? We're almost fucking 20 minutes in. Let's talk movies. Let's talk.
No,
movies.
we're not 20 minutes in, are we?
Yeah, like
we're not 20 minutes in because I had to wait for. Yeah, because I had to do that thing with the power cord, which hopefully doesn't catch on fire.
Okay. So let's talk about Coming to America, the sequel to Coming to America from 1988. This is a new one, 2021, directed by Craig Brewer. What else has Craig Brewer done, pal?
Craig Brewer?
Yeah.
What else has he directed in his life?
Yeah, he's directed.
There's a few things that he's directed in his life.
Like Dolomite is My Name.
Flow.
Dolomite is My Name.
Yeah.
Footloose.
Black Snake Moan.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hustle and Flow,
Black
man.
Snake, Hustle and Flow, man. Hustle and Flow is
The
a
new
badass movie.
Yeah, the new Footloose, and he's done several.
We don't. Hey, dude, don't talk about shit like that, man.
I said the new Footloose.
I know you said the new Footloose.
Oh,
but
you're saying
fucking talk
it
about
doesn't
that
exist.
shit.
Okay, all right.
Have you seen the new Footloose?
No, man. Well, I don't think I've finished the old one. Either.
It had the guy who played Reed Richards in the shitty Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
was the main part of it. I think he played the Sean Penn character.
Okay,
not Sean Penn, Chris Penn character.
Isn't it Patrick Swayze in Footloose? Wasn't that him? Was Patrick Swayze?
Kevin Bacon does Footloose,
Whatever.
dude.
Whatever.
All right, cool.
Who the fuck is in this movie?
Have you ever seen that? Hey, have you ever seen the Royal Tenenbaums directed by Del Toro?
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, see how that goes, motherfucker.
All right, who's in this fucking movie?
Oh my god! All right, just play the main guys.
Yeah,
and
also I'll shorten the clips too. How about that?
All right, how about first the great legend up there? If you ever gonna make the Mount Rushmore of comedians, it'd be Richard Pryor, it'd be Robin Williams, it would be George Carlin, and it would be Eddie fucking Murphy.
All right, knock this shit off.
That's good enough, right? We played at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, that's like we played at the beginning. Then Arsenio Hall, one of the best guys ever in late night. That's enough. That
All right. Who else? Who else in this?
Leslie Jones.
You know, sometimes on these short trains, you know, it doesn't touch that third rail, you know, where the electricity is. So the red signal comes on and the power just shuts off.
Really?
No, not really. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's good enough for her.
That's good. Tracy Morgan.
Which one of my 2 favorite pastimes shall I indulge in? Video games or pornography?
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah. I got it, man. I got it.
Wesley Snipes.
Now, Tommy, when you encounter such gorgeous ladies, the correct way to greet them is to say, "Good afternoon, lady."
Okay, and then we got,
and then the last one you cannot cut. You cut this one, I'll fucking come through the camera and kill you. James Earl Jones.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Okay, so this comes.
And we just want to make it very clear: all our clips are used from YouTube, a public platform. So if there's any problems, we're not trying to make money off of it. We don't make money off of this goddamn show whatsoever.
If only we did, dude.
If we did, I'd be rolling in a Bentley. No, I'm just kidding. Probably a Jeep. If you could afford any car you want, what kind of car would you want?
Are you really asking me? Because I would get a brand new Volkswagen Jetta. That's how I do it.
Volkswagen Jetta.
Yeah, dude.
I want a Jeep. You want a Vet? Look at us. We're not fucking money hungry people.
No.
We're not.
I want Jettas are nice, dude. Jeeps are nice too. But what is the storyline for this? And we'll expand upon it a little bit, of course. But go ahead.
All right. The storyline is The African monarch Akeem learns has a long lost son in the United States and must return to America to meet this unexpected heir and build a relationship with his son.
So, long story short, Eddie Murphy has sex with Leslie Jones before he meets his wife, and she basically rapes him, honestly. Right? Like, that's what I got from it. Like,
yeah, it's like the in the movie, the original Coming to America, it's supposed to be the night of the bar scene when they go to the bar and stuff like that. But the thing is, in the movie, they actually cut it so it looks like after they're at the bar, they ended up at the barber shop at like 3 a.m. and then they go to a church thing.
Yeah.
But really, that was supposed to be the next day, but whatever.
But either way, yeah, so his own Leslie Jones plays the mother of his son, played by who is it? Fucking who plays his son? God damn it! It should be up here. Why didn't I do that? Oh, Jermaine Fowler plays
Jermaine Fowler
plays Lavelle
he's a
Johnson.
good stand-up comedian. He does a lot of good comedy stuff. I mean, gosh, what was something? He was Friends of the People. He was in he does voices like for BoJack Horseman.
So
he was in Judas and the Black Messiah, but he was uncredited.
Yeah. So 2 minutes, basically to America, but it mostly takes place in Zarumba, like where Zamunda. I mean, where it happens. So
Zamunda.
So yeah, basically it's like the reverse Coming to America and the fish out water thing. So I want to say right up front, if you like the first one, this movie is chock full of memories for people who like the first one. I have a confession to make.
Yeah, and they even do the infamous cutaway scenes.
Yeah.
Like they do in things like Family Guy and stuff like that. But it cuts away back to the original movie.
So I want to mention real quick right away. I have a confession to make. Not until this weekend did I see Coming to America.
Oh, the original.
Yeah. So what I did.
You didn't see the original?
No, so I watched the original.
Like one of the
I watched the original.
Movie Samuel L. Jackson ever did.
I watched the original, and then like 30 minutes later, at midnight, I started Coming to America 2, and I finished it. We're Coming to America. So the movie was very fresh for me. So every single Easter egg you could have found, I noticed right away.
Good, because there's a lot of them.
So
and
here's the thing, man.
And me, I used to own Coming to America on VHS, and I owned it on DVD at some point too. So I used to watch that son of a bitch all the time. I used to get stoned like a motherfucker and watch that.
So there are good and bad things about this sequel.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with the good.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, there was no F word in this at all.
Because it was PG-13.
PG-13, and here's the problem I had with it.
And no nudity.
No titties, you're right. But here's the thing, man. It felt
I said nudity, not titties. I didn't go straight to titties. Why does your mind always go to titties when
nudity.
it's about
what the fuck?
Nudity?
What the fuck?
I said nudity.
Okay,
a penis is nudity too. A butt is nudity too.
But a penis doesn't show up in the first one.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, on your version,
the royal penis is clean, sir.
But you don't see Eddie Murphy's cock in them. Okay,
I know. I know.
All right. Moving on. So here's the problems I had with it. I'll start with the good things, and we'll move on to good things. So I'll start with bad things, and we'll move on to good things. There are good things about this too. So the bad things is this felt a lot like a Disney movie. Because there were like random like fucking songs in here and random dances and shit, and it felt a lot like they were changing things, and not too bad, but they're changing things because a lot of people were watching this with their family, right? So that bothered me a bit, just a little bit. I mean,
that bothered you
a little bit because it felt like a Disney movie. At points,
I don't think it felt like a Disney movie.
At points, I don't like how. Okay. I also don't like when movies tell me how to feel with the music. Like, oh, he's feeling sad here, or you're supposed to feel happy, or you're supposed to laugh at this. And I'm like, come on. But other than that, man, this movie was very funny. But if it were released without the context of the first one, I don't think it would be a very good movie. Like,
yeah, it's a sequel.
Yeah, gotcha. Here's the thing:
Two Towers wouldn't have been good unless they had, Fellowship. Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, but hey, dude, let me say the things I really loved about it. Stone. My favorite thing about the original one is also in this one is the barbershop scene. Those guys obviously stayed the same age and they were all in it.
Yeah, because it's Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. All of them except for the one guy.
Yeah, I loved the barbershop scene. I loved it. I was happy to see those characters.
He good.
I love those characters. They're all amazing.
You snub or take you home. I will beat you.
Yeah, Clarence and Saul and Morris.
He drinks the soup and he's like, take out the spoon. Aha. Aha. Yeah. Anyway, the barbershop scenes, of course, are awesome. The characters, I love when they have the multiple characters and it's not just Eddie Murphy doing all of them.
You like Randy Watson and you liked also Reverend Brown too, right? Like you like both. I mean,
so one of the stories I have actually tonight, and when we get to the news segment, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in here because we're talking about it right now.
Okay.
And I guess slight spoiler, slight. I'll go slight spoiler on this because so one of the funniest parts of Coming to America Part 1 is watch your soul glow. Your soul glow, right?
Yeah, I had to turn down your volume a bit on that one.
I should have pulled back. That's my bad. I should have pulled back on that. All right. They couldn't get the guy, Eric LaSalle, to come back and do commercials. They were going to have him in the back. He was the guy that was in love with Lisa.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
You know?
Yeah.
And with the Jerry curl, which was very popular.
I was like, that looks a lot like Lionel Richie. That's what I was thinking the whole time, too.
So he would not come back, and it has probably to do with the pandemic. Who knows everything, but the product was going to be called Soul Grow, and it was going to be because the Soul Glow that he wore in the first movie made him so bald, and now he needs something to make his hair grow.
Yeah, that's funny.
So we missed out on that, but I cracked my shit up, dude. Wesley Snipes was the funniest.
The best thing about the movie. Best thing about the movie is Wesley Snipes. I was just about to say that. Wesley Snipes is to me my favorite thing about Coming to America. He was fucking amazing in this movie.
I liked him. I love the Tracy Morgan character, Uncle Uncle Reem.
Uncle Reem.
He loves Leslie Jones. I mean, she's amazing in every damn thing she ever touches. She saved Ghostbusters.
I know, but
her and Chris Hemsworth saved that shitty Ghostbusters.
But she plays the same character in every movie, though, right?
Okay.
She has a thing about it. She does a thing. That's her thing, I guess. She was very funny.
That's her thing.
She's very funny.
I mean, you could say the same thing for, there's a lot of actors you can say that. Morgan Freeman always plays the same character.
Right, but I'm not talking shit, man. The thing that Leslie Jones does is very funny. I'm not making too. And I want to mention something real quick. Sherry Headley, who plays Lisa, she's even prettier now than she was in the original, right?
She's pretty. I mean, either way,
I think she's prettier now, like in this movie, than she was in the original.
You're like,
I'm like, she's Lisa. Still fucking fine. Kiki Lane, who played Mika, she was great. John Amos, like you said, who played Lisa's dad, he was in it, and even got Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson's in this movie. Louis Anderson.
I'm Louis Anderson. Lily.
I forgot that guy. I was surprised he was alive. I thought he died, honestly.
So did I. I thought he died too. I was like, oh, they're not going to be able to have Louis Anderson. Oh, I guess he's still alive. Yeah. How did I still know James Earl Jones was alive? I didn't know Louis Anderson was alive.
That motherfucker was 88 when they filmed the scenes for this movie. But James Earl Jones.
It's James Earl Jones, man.
It's It's Jedge. But we also got I liked the movie. I had fun watching this, especially after watching the original.
Yeah, this is okay. Period. Here. It looks like we're kind of repeating the same thing. So let's just make it clear.
Yeah,
this is a funny fucking movie. The characters played off of each other really well, just like they did in the original. I mean, you can really tell that all of them just felt at home. Like it felt like home, and it seemed like the new people they introduced, like Tracy Morgan, who was originally supposed to play the son, but he's He's too
Too
old
old now. Yeah. Another thing, trying to make this movie for about 10 years, trying to make a sequel, and then you feel like the script is just right until this now. Arsenio Hall, I don't know where he's been. I'm glad to see him in a movie. He's been gone for a little bit. I don't know why.
Well, he brought back his talk show in early 2012, 2013.
Canceled again.
Yeah, that sucks. It does, because I think he's a good. They just put it on a dumb area, a dumb place.
I also think that maybe I did read that he was trying to step back from the spotlight. That it's hard to maintain something. So he was like, I'm tired of this life. So he.
Oh, and if you're listening to this podcast, I really got to say this. I sent you this clip.
Mm-hmm.
There is a scene from the Arsenio Hall talk show from the 90s.
Yeah.
Where people, I don't know if it was, and this ain't me making a joke or making fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called Queer Nation or Queen Nation. I can't remember. Gay Nation. I can't remember exactly. But they try to protest Arsenio Hall's show because some guy in the news said that he was against gay people.
Yeah, and someone in the audience,
Arsenio,
he encountered someone in the audience and basically talked to him.
Not just one. There's like 20 in there.
Yeah.
And he goes up there and just tells them, look, man, I what are you saying? I'm against gay people? You know how many people that are gay that come up on my stage? I'm not going to tell you who they are because that's their business and they didn't want to talk about it while they're here. So why should I push for that?
Yeah.
So
he was standing up for his gay act, so his gay yes, because that's the type of person Arsenio Hall is. He's a good dude.
He accepts people. That's what I like. I like him. I'm a big fan. And did you know when he did do his new talk show, you know who's one of his first guests was?
Who?
The person that never does interviews.
Who?
Are you ready for this? Fucking Prince.
Oh, Prince. Oh, fuck, dude.
Because him and Prince were best friends.
Yeah. Did you hear what? There was some comedian that said that he ate Prince drugs. Oh, fuck. So, God, I read about it earlier today. So, not a comedian. Sinead O'Connor accused Arsenio Hall of giving Prince drugs, and then she took it back. So Sinead O'Connor's crazy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, good fucking movie. I love it. You love it. Let's get some quotes.
If you like
if
you like the first, okay, we'll talk about it a little more after you give quotes.
Yeah. I gotta find him now. What movie was this?
This was called Coming to America.
To America.
Yeah.
They have the Egg McMuffin. Me, I have the Egg McStuffin. Yeah. The inspiration for Mufasa, the most well-endowed man in Africa. General Wasihi. Calling you asshat. No, calling you as a shit stain. No, I'm sorry. Let me do this again. Start over. I'm sorry. Can I just retake this? All right, and go.
Great.
Calling you a shit stain brought my father much joy. Hope you like pumpkin. Hope you like pumpkin pie because you're about to get a slice. Oh, and then we got to also talk about how this is also a sequel to Trading Places. I totally forgot about that.
Is it really? Is it a sequel to that?
Yeah,
we'll get
that's
to
kind of a spoiler,
okay, we'll get to
and
it.
I'll tell you about it later. Buy yourself a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair. Oh, are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is CNN.
Oh, yeah.
Because James Earl Jones, I thought that was funny.
That's
25 cents a day and I could feed your scrawny ass. Anyone going to tell me why these mashed potatoes are black?
It's caviar.
These are the foreskins of your forefathers.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
See, the thing is, they didn't swear a lot, but they got around it really well.
Yeah, I thought I'd missed the F word, but I didn't really. I thought that it bothered me that I thought they tried to dumb it down or soften it up, but it's still pretty. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I like this one right here. This one I thought we would love both. I love America's cinema. You love America's cinema? What do we have besides superhero shit, remakes, and sequels to old ass movies no one asked for?
Get a little self-aware there, yeah.
You uppity bitch. Anyway, uppity bitch say what? Uppity bitch say what?
Huh?
Uppity bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Forgive an old fool who loves you very much. I want to thank you for releasing my sister from her canine curse. And we are family. We are family. I got sexual chocolate with me.
Is that? Oh yeah.
But anyway, give me your rating, bro.
Oh, my rating is my 3.6. Because it's a sequel, but it's made to be member berries from all the first one. Like to me, like I don't think you can go into this without knowing the first one and enjoy it near as much. Which is
I agree with you on that. 3.6 not. I'm gonna go a little higher on this one, just because I love the new characters. I could laugh my ass off, and I think they give enough of the flashbacks, like when they try to talk about something in the back, that I think it could stand on its own a little bit. So I'm gonna go 3.8, just a little bit higher than you, and it would get a 4, but they didn't say yes. Fuck you too.
I think part of it is also is that I thought the movie was kind of unnecessary. I understand why it was made. It was really fun.
No.
It was fun for people who loved the original.
No. You know why it's necessary?
Because it made you laugh. Is that why?
No, because it brought Eddie Murphy back to the fucking screen doing some raunchy fucking comedy and not some Dr. Doolittle bullshit.
Raunchy? I mean, I guess compared to Dr. Doolittle, but raunchy?
What do you mean? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I already moved on to the next movie.
But listen. I don't know if you listened to Eddie Murphy on WTF. Did you listen to WTF recently?
It's crazy, right?
Wrong one.
Shit, where is it?
It's crazy, right?
Oh, god damn it. Oh yeah.
Come on, there it is.
All right, but listen, like I don't know if you listen to Eddie Murphy.
I didn't listen to the latest WTF.
It's great
because I have a job now.
But he talks about him putting together his new material for his new stand-up special, which I can't wait for. But he, he was in the middle of that and the COVID hit. So poor Eddie. But
poor Eddie. I mean, he's only worth like $100 million. Poor Eddie.
He has 10 kids. 10 kids.
Yeah, and he owns a house that's as big as a village.
Yes.
Like I think it was Dave Chappelle, or I can't remember who it was. Somebody told me that the first time he went to Eddie's house, he didn't know it was Eddie's house. He thought he was literally going to a village. But let's move on. Okay, we did 1 through 5. That's our rating system.
0 through 5.
Now I'm gonna guess Rotten Tomatoes, which is out of 100%, and I'm gonna have to say the audience gave it an 86%.
46%.
46?
Yep.
From fucking the fans?
Well, like a lot of them have expected more after 20 years or 30 years.
Oh, whatever. I don't care about their bullshit. Critics gave it a 62.
51%.
Whatever. I don't know why it would. Man, all right. Even though we do reviews and shit like that, I think people like this is not a movie to be critical of. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
This is a movie that's
down,
supposed to make you laugh.
When you sat down, what did you have in your fingers? What did you have in your hand? Did you have a beer, or did you have something else?
I have a pen, I have a bottle opener, and I have a beer.
But what did you when you watched this movie? Did you have something else in your hand too?
No, I watched it. I always watch her movie sober, man. I don't get stoned for that shit.
You're lying to me, right?
No, I 100% like I might have like a beer while I'm watching it.
Okay.
But I don't like I try to stay sober so I can I got to write shit down,
true.
man.
Okay. So do you want to hear the audience consensus on this? Audience consensus says it isn't totally without laughs, but a laser lines and callbacks in a story that rehashes the first film makes the sequel a letdown. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it's a letdown.
I think if you go in with no expectations,
they can blow me.
If you
can I tell critics to blow me even though I'm a critic?
That's an audience. The critics' consensus is different. It
Okay,
says,
they can blow me too.
It says decades after his predecessor joked about the fine line between love and nausea, Coming to America reminds audiences an equally fine line between sequel and retread. I honestly like spending more time with those barbershop characters than with the price of admission for me. And also, it's fucking free on Amazon Prime. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's not like you had to pay money for it. But my thing is just, I'm really that upsets me that people. I just don't see why people are so judgy on comedies. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing a comedy has to do, and what is that?
Make you laugh.
Yeah.
And
Did it make you laugh? Yeah. It doesn't need to even have a good storyline. It doesn't. You know why? Did it make you fucking laugh?
Yeah. That's what that's.
You know?
Yeah. It's like what Richard Pryor told Dan Murphy about his comedy. Do people laugh? Yeah. It's like, then fuck Bill Cosby.
Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care what the
fuck up. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, have a Coke and a smile, motherfucker. All right, let's get to news. I'll make it as quick as possible because we've already gone an hour and a half. This is the Movies Don't Suck and Some That Do news. I read stuff, Chris reacts. Who knew? That's the way we go.
All right, what's first on the docket, pal?
Eddie Murphy already is writing up Coming to America Part 3.
Really?
Yes, iconic actor, comedian Eddie Murphy says he's already got a really good idea for Coming to America 3, though if it happens, it won't be anytime soon.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, we just got this one.
That's fair.
What else is on?
But he does have a good idea. He's not going to tell anybody what his idea is because he wants it to kind of a surprise. But yes, he already has an idea of where he goes.
Okay.
Now, the most anticipated biopic movie finally got its director.
Okay.
Oscar nominee Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh,
right?
yeah, Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah, Henry V, Much Ado About Nothing, Hamlet. He is gonna, or Murder at the Orient Express, which is awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Death on the Mile. Yeah. But he will be directing the biopic, the music biopic everybody has been wanting more than any artist. And finally, we're getting it, and he is going to direct it. He is directing the Bee Gees biopic.
Okay, I mean, they're revered as musicians. Like for a while, then it was just the disco guys, but people realized the Bee Gees made really good music. So, not just Staying Alive.
They made really good music for decades. And the thing is,
I have a question, man. Are they going to do what they did with Bohemian Rhapsody and just name it Staying Alive? Are they going to do that?
That'd be cool. I mean, even though there's already Staying Alive with John Travolta. But the thing is, the problem is, this is the biggest problem with, or not the problem, but the story about the Bee Gees. If you've never seen a documentary on them, they got hated like 3 different decades.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody loved them a lot in the 50s, and then they separated and went their own single ways, and then everybody wanted to murder them. And then like in the 60s, they got back together, they separated again, everybody wanted to murder them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was so weird. And then the 70s came along, and of course they were the faces of disco, at the end of the 70s. And then 80s music came around, and everybody wanted to murder the Bee Gees.
It's weird. But
it is.
So Kenneth Branagh has been tapped to direct this. That's cool.
He's the direct.
All
right. Talking about directors, let's talk about a first-time director. I don't know if it's a first time, but this is a big one for being a director. So this early or soon-to-be director, it'll be his first time with a major blockbuster, I think, at least, because I don't remember hearing him doing it. But he is going to be directing Creed 3, the 3rd movie in the Creed series.
I guess it's
Michael B. Jordan.
Not Michael Jordan,
the
but Michael
star.
B. Jordan. Yeah, the star of Creed. Yeah,
the star of Creed, Creed 2, and now Creed 3 is going to be directing.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Fucking A. Go for it, man. I mean, Michael B. Jordan, I mean, he killed it in the Creed movies. He killed it in Black Panther. I mean, anything he's been in. I mean, except for that Fantastic Four movie we don't all talk about at all.
I heard he has a third nipple.
That's awesome. I have a third nipple.
No, you made that up, but there you go. Playing with me.
No, I literally have a third nipple.
Is it in the middle or is it under?
No, it's underneath. The third nipple isn't like in the middle like this. A third nipple it goes a line. So if you have any on your stomach, if you have any like moles or beauty marks underneath your nipples in like a line, that is a nipple.
Cool. So you got another.
That is where your body was trying to develop a nipple. Yeah, I didn't know it. My wife looked it up, and it made me feel weird. Florine Montalcino.
Who's that?
You would know him in Creed 2 as Victor Drago, the son of Drago. He has now signed on as Krieg in Borderlands, the movie.
So
that big bastard.
So we got Claptrap. Who's Claptrap?
We have them all at this point. I mean, if I have to find it, I can. But I mean, it is like literally we have everyone. He's also going to be in Shang-Chi, which is and the Legend of the Ten Rings as Razor Fist. But yeah, where is everybody? They didn't even give me the list. Jack Black, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart. I mean, it just keeps going on, man. They're doing a great there.
I thought Kevin Hart would be a pretty good Claptrap, but they're making him as like the main character.
Jack Black. Yeah, and then you got Jack Black. All right, Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah,
you know Elizabeth Banks.
Of course I know.
She's going to direct a movie called The Cocaine Bear for Universal. It is a movie about a bear that swallows a bunch of cocaine.
That's fair. That's a good movie. All right, I want to see that.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
put it together.
Steven Spielberg. Do you know that guy?
I've heard of him. I've heard of Spielberg.
Yeah, he did some movie about some guy with a whip.
Yeah,
and some aliens coming to Earth, and something about some color and
some dinosaurs. I think were one of them, right?
Something about Ryan's privates, shaving Ryan's privates, something like that.
Yeah.
His next movie that he is developing now is based on his childhood.
What's it called?
He hasn't named it yet.
So we're just getting a boring movie growing up in the 50s.
It's based upon his own childhood. Before becoming the commercially successful filmmaker in history, Spielberg experienced an all-American upbringing in Cincinnati, Ohio, and later as a teenager in Phoenix. Michelle Williams will be added to the cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The creator of one of the best TV series of all times, Sons of Anarchy.
I thought you were going to say about the guy who made Breaking Bad.
Kurt Sutter is going to be directing his first feature film called This Beast from Blumhouse.
Oh,
and
Blumhouse.
It is going to be on Netflix.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, everything's coming back to Blumhouse, and people are starting to think that we're going to get back to normal when it comes to movies, and me and Neil are going to be overwhelmed to have movies start coming out in theaters. I mean, I'm sure when you get your second shot, you'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to see this," because I know what comes out next month is that movie with Bob Odenkirk, that John Wick, but Bob Odenkirk, you know,
Nobody.
Better Call Wick.
Nobody is the name of it.
Yeah, I got you. I can't wait to see
No,
it.
it's called Nobody.
I know, I'm fucking with you. The way it looks fucking awesome. I'll be in theaters with you to see that, pal.
You son of a bitch! I'll come right through that camera. I'll find you. I know where you live. Anyway.
Yes, you do.
Billy Eichner. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, Billy on the Street. Yeah, Billy Eichner's great.
Billy on the Street. He is going to write and star in the first ever major motion picture gay rom-com.
I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait.
It's called Bros.
Billy Eichner's
and it is
fucking hilarious. So
and
I can't wait.
It's billed as the first gay romantic comedy from a major studio.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, man. I like Billy Eichner, so I'll be seeing this.
Yeah, right. I want to see all of it. Okay. He's executive producer and star It's a 2 game in, maybe, possibly, probably stumbling towards love. Maybe they're both very busy.
Yeah, sure. Maybe.
And that's the tagline for it. So let's see, what else do I got here? Disney Plus is planning on doing a Luke Skywalker series. That's all we're getting from that.
Okay.
That's all it is. That's literally all we get.
They're saying Pedro Pascal could be the guy who replaces him. So
really,
not Pedro Pascal.
I'm interested in that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm interested in that. That sounds good. I like that. That makes me happy in the buttocks.
But he's already the Mandalorian, so.
Sony is developing a new animated musical about a demon hunting K-pop group.
Okay, I mean, like, hey, that sounds cool. What's the name of What's the name of the movie?
It's the studio behind Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is now tackling the world of K-pop. It doesn't have a name yet. The name they're using right now is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, so even when see me, they get an idea of what exactly it's about, right? Just okay, okay, okay. That's
and last but not least, I saved this one for last because I still don't know how I feel about it. This was announced yesterday, and I saw it, and I was just like, I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't know what my feelings are here.
Okay, what is it?
They are going to make one of the best black and white TV shows of all time into a movie. One of my favorites. One that hasn't been made into a movie yet.
And we haven't talked about it yet?
No, because it hasn't happened.
Okay.
The Monsters.
See, I'm actually really interested in what you think about this because you are a Monsters fan. You're so much of a Monsters fan that you don't say monsters. You say monsters even when it's not about the monsters. You say monsters anyway. Because that's how much of a big fan you are.
I grew up on it. I grew up on the Monsters. And it fucked me up for life. I can't pronounce things correctly ever because of that goddamn show. Anyway.
So real quick,
but here it is. You ready?
Are you Adam Sandler Monsters guy?
Both. I don't. Okay. There's no. You can't do that.
Okay, sorry.
That's like saying what child do you love more? Do you know what I'm saying? That's like, are you gonna save your twin brother or your drowning wife out of a boat?
That's a good question.
You know?
Okay, don't.
Yeah, it's one of those questions.
It's unanswerable. Gotcha.
Wait a minute, it's not done. This news is not done.
Oh shit. Okay.
I just told you the movie's being made.
Okay.
I didn't tell you who's writing it and directing it and starring.
Okay, I'm ready to hear it.
Writing and directing will be the one, the only, the king of monster music himself, Rob Zombie.
What?
Starring as Lily Munster will be Sherry Moon, Rob Zombie's wife.
Okay, I love...
How do you take that news? I love Rob Zombie.
I know.
I love Sherry Moon. I love the Munsters. But do they go here? Do they go together? I don't know.
You think maybe Rob Zombie's Ron Christmas directing and writing it?
I don't know. He's never done a fucking comedy.
I mean, people would say that some of his movies are pretty funny. We can both sort of agree that 3 from Hell wasn't the best movie.
But it was funny.
Devil's Rejects is his best movie, right? If we're talking about Rob Zombie's, Devil's Rejects, right?
Yeah, Devil's Rejects, House of Thousand Corpse. He did the remakes of the Halloween movies. And he's a Monster super fan. I mean, hello, what's the most popular song he's ever had?
Dracula.
Yeah. Okay. What's Dracula?
It's okay. I get you. I understand what you're saying. Dude. He's great.
What's Dracula? Dracula's grandpa's car from the Monsters.
Okay. So listen, I have a good question for you.
Yeah.
Again, another podcast thing. Pete Holmes says You Made It Weird. Have you ever seen You Made It Weird?
Yeah.
2.5 hour interview with Rob Zombie.
Nice.
So find some time. Weird. Find some time this weekend. Yeah. And
well, that's the end of the news segment. Let's get to the last movie. That was Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do news. Yes, news. Not like that kind of news that you get on the TV that makes you sad and want to kill your family.
So the
Are you
last,
ready?
yeah, we're doing this. So the last movie we're doing is called The Mauritanian.
Mauritanian.
Right. This
Mauritanian. Mauritanian.
Directed by
Mauritanian.
Kevin McDonald.
Mauritanian. Mauritanian.
You're trying
Mauritanian.
Mauritanian.
I'm trying. I'm playing it in my ears as I'm trying to say it.
All right, directed by Kevin McDonald. He done things like The Last King of Scotland. Remember the last, with
Oh, great movie.
it's really good. Last big movie there was the Whitney Houston documentary, but it's Kevin McDonald, so he's done that before, and also starring the amazing Jodie Foster.
Oh yeah.
Shit. And by the way, just so you guys know, she was actually nominated for a Academy Golden Globe for this movie.
She won the Golden Globe for this, dude.
She won the Golden Globe for this movie.
I
Yeah.
had an experience. I can't prove it. I can't even explain it. But everything that I know as a human being, everything that I am tells me that it was real. I was given something wonderful, something that changed me forever. A vision of the universe that tells us undeniably how tiny and insignificant and how rare and precious we all are. A vision that tells us that we belong to something that is greater than ourselves, that we are not, that none of us are alone.
Also starring Benedict Cumberbatch.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins.
We're just gonna cut that short.
Once.
We also got the
Zachary Levy.
It's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
also Shailene Woodley playing Terry. She's great in this. And Tahar Rahim.
Oh gosh, yeah, and yeah, Tahar Rahim, but I couldn't find any English clips.
Yeah,
and
so, well.
that wasn't being mean or racist or anything like that. I really try hard. You don't understand that. How long? It usually takes me about 2 hours to get all the clips for this damn show.
And this is actually based on his book called Guantanamo Diary.
Yes. Here, let me give the storyline.
Yeah, do that.
Based on the New York Times best-selling memoir Guantanamo Diary by Muhammad Guantanamo Diary.
Guantanamo. Do you want hold on?
You're messing me up.
I'll do the
Chris.
first part of you, Freeman. How about that? Based on the New York Times bestselling memoir Guantanamo Bay by Muhammadu Old Salahi. There we go.
This is the true story of Sahi's fight for freedom after being detained and imprisoned without charge by the U.S. government for years. Alone and afraid, Sahi finds allies in defense attorney Nancy Hollander and her associate Terry Duncan, who battled the U.S. government in a fight for justice that tests the commitment to the law and their client at every turn. Their controversial advocacy, along with evidence uncovered by a formidable military prosecutor, Lieutenant Colonel Stuart Couch, uncovers shocking truths and ultimately proves that human spirit cannot be locked up.
Good job, pal. So this is a movie that if you are a citizen of the United States should upset you. Not because
Yeah. And I mean, I know we're all about shits and giggles and fun on this podcast. But this disturbed the fuck out of me because I already knew this stuff went on.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the documentaries, I watched the videos. I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. I just believe in truth.
it's a movie that's super emotional. You're gonna find you're gonna be angry, you're gonna get upset, you're gonna get sad, and you're gonna ultimately feel uplifted. But we gotta remember that this Tahar Rahim was in jail for 16 years. That's for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing. For literally nothing. Yeah. Well, I mean, they tell you what happened in the movie, and I'm not going to ruin it or anything like that, because if you don't know the story, why am I the one to ruin it for you? Go watch the damn movie.
Yeah.
There's a reason Jodie Foster won a Golden Globe for this movie. And the thing is, the thing that upsets me the most, did her co-star even get a fucking nominee?
Tahar?
Yeah.
I think he did.
Did he get a nomination?
Yeah, I think so.
Because, goddamn, Those two people made this whole movie.
Yeah, he was nominated for best performance in Golden Globe to Harim. Yeah.
Good. I didn't remember. I mean, that was just off the top of my head.
Pissed off. You're like, fuck it.
Yeah. Because to be honest, all right, I love Benedict Cumberbatch. I watch anything that dude ever does. That guy does a video where he opens up a can of peas. I'm probably gonna fucking watch it.
And talk about great it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And same thing with Zachary Levi. Fucking great actor too. I love him ever since I saw him in Chuck. You know, the first thing I was introduced was Chuck with him.
Yeah.
Anything he's in, I love him too. Everybody that did their movies in this part, even the her assistant.
Shailene Woodley, Terry Gunn. Yeah.
Was she the one from the Insurgent?
Divergent, yeah.
Yeah, Divergent. Well, Insurgent was the second one.
Also, she was also in The Fault in Our Stars. She was in Descendants.
Yeah. Okay, so and Snowden. Yeah, okay, that's who I thought that was exactly. I didn't really look it up until just now. Yeah. Oh, she did a great job. Everybody played their part in this fucking movie.
Oh, 1%.
And here's the thing is, this is the truth. We tortured someone. Yeah. The American people literally tortured people. And look, and this ain't me calling conspiracy theory on 9/11 or anything like that. This ain't me going on that boat or whatever the fuck.
No, this is what fucking happened. This is like
this is what fucking happened. This is real.
Yeah.
It's exactly real. It's in a court of law, in documentation, in a court of law. This is real. It is real life. And we did this to someone. Like, look, I get it. Killing 3,000 people or being a part of that or having any infatuation, any affiliation with any of that is fucked up. It is. It's really fucked up. I'm not going to deny that. But no, why would you lower yourself below them?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they at least gave everybody a quick death. They didn't sit there and torture them for 16 years. Yeah, that's not even a human right. That's not even a human thing to do.
No, I do want to mention that, like you said, everyone in this movie is fantastic, but Jodie and Tahar, out of this world, 100%. Like
everybody's fantastic. They're fucking next level. They're next galaxy. They're next universe.
Without their acting, I don't know if they'd be as good without their acting in it. You know, like
no, I don't know either. Because Jodie Foster is just amazing. I mean, and the thing is, she's a great human being too. That really plays a great part in everything that she does.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she cared, and as you should care about this story. I know it was made by BBC Films, so they probably didn't have to dress it up as much for the U.S. audience as they would if it were an American-made film. But it's a fantastic movie, and I'm really glad we saw it. It's compelling. It may sound like a boring movie, but it's far from that. I was compelled the whole time. And
yeah, and that's the thing. There was I tried to explain this to my wife because she didn't want to watch it. She was not in the mood. She was that's a little serious.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You take that. I was like it kind of the way the story is being told, and I'm not saying it doesn't overshadow what's going on. It tells exactly what's going on, but it like tells such a great story, a good story, that it just overshadows how bad everything is that happened to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it told a great story it's kind of like reading a Stephen King novel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
The characters get fucked up hardcore in the book, but you are so engulfed in what's going on that you kind of don't realize it.
Yeah.
And there is a torture scene that goes on for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
About 10, 15 minutes.
It's hard to watch.
It's not only hard, it's hard to watch in one sense, but in the other sense, the cinematography of that scene, of that continuing scene, was like something from like Seven. You know, like the movie Seven, or like 12 Monkeys. Like it made it look like intense as fuck.
Yeah, it's an intense movie. It's also pretty great. I mean, it's made to upset you. It's made to push buttons. It's made to make you look at yourself and maybe the government that you're living under and question, are they with you doing this right? And it's after the past 8 years, that's the past 4 years, you obviously know that they're not doing anything. Oh no! Since you've been born, since you've been cognizant, you should recognize that a lot of times the government does not have your best interests at heart. They're doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and I don't even know how to fix it. But yeah, this movie points out the atrocities that happen. And you know that Mohamedou Slahi was not the only one. She's not the only one that's tortured. But there was
right.
But that's not taking away from anything that he went through. But it's a movie that's gonna help you. Not help you, but it's gonna upset you, and that's not a slag at all. It should bring emotion out of you. And
and maybe you'll get more involved in your local politics.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get more involved in making sure shit like this doesn't happen.
Yeah, maybe you'll get more involved in fucking humanity.
Hopefully you're a good human being enough that that's what you get out of this.
Do you
let me get some quotes on this.
Yeah,
and then we'll move on to our rating system on this. What do you mean he's not there? He's either there or he's not. Rough justice. That's the only thing this administration wants. How can you defend me if you don't know why I'm even charged? Ask Charlie Sheen, all of his ex-girlfriends. See if he can answer. I thought that was a great line.
Yeah, that was funny.
This guy is the Al-Qaeda Forrest Gump. Why Cuba? Why you here? You guys hate Cuba. If God was on flight 175, he is sure as shit with you. I need a favor. Yeah, most people do.
It's like, okay.
No proof you brought me here. No proof? Of course I have no proof. You brought me here naked. I'm older than you, and I am not a lighter. Neil, I think something is burning. We like to mess with them. We like to mess with them. We tear the last chapter out of every book. Oh, that's such an asshole thing.
I know,
to do.
wouldn't it? It's so awful.
You there? You good soldier, just like G.I. Joe. Well, you asked for it. Happy reading. Why did you give your life away for such an evil guy? Where's Neil? Every time my name was mentioned, I wrote it down.
Oh, that's me.
It's not often my name's mentioned in movies. All right. You expecting someone, maybe you should go and answer it. Are you real? I can sleep? Yes, you can sleep now. All my life, I've been told I am guilty. And last but not least, see you later, alligator.
So, also...
one thing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So what was that song that was played in the movie, pal?
Oh, my God. I knew you were going to fucking say that. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. What was that song that was played at the end of the movie,
Bob Dylan song. You and me, but it's a good song.
Yeah, what Bob Dylan? I'm not a deep Bob Dylan fan. I know the good ones, and it was a good song. What song was it?
God, I forgot. Do you ask and put me on the spot now? I forgot. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna. You're the Bob Dylan fan
I know.
with the signed fucking shit on the wall
and the tattoo.
If you came up to me and said, "Hey," yeah, if you came up to me and was like, "Hey, man, what was that Stone Cold Steve Austin match or that Andre the Giant match?" I'd be able to tell you. Why can't you tell me?
I'm sorry, dude. It's just, it's what it is. It's I don't know. It was a really cool part of the movie though, with the ending.
Yeah. Well, don't ruin it for everybody, but yeah, there's a good part that has to do with the Bob Dylan.
Yeah. So,
all right, you ready?
I'm ready. What's your?
You want me to give mine first?
Yeah,
or you want to go first?
You go first. You go first.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is a 4.9.
Really? Damn.
This is one of the best movies One, because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And two, when a true story is so heartfelt and you bring people together in a movie this good. I mean, to say that Benedict Cumberbatch and Zachary Levi were down here compared to the main actors is not even saying it correctly.
Yeah.
This movie was amazing. Every award this fucking movie wins from here on out, I don't care. This movie should have won more than fucking Nomadland at fucking the Golden Globes.
Oh, wow.
This should have written. This should have won best screenplay. This should have won best fucking everything. Like, this was hands down the best movie we have seen in a long time.
I'm giving it 4.3. That's just me. I don't know why I'm not going here, but that's where my heart's set on this one. It's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie. What is the critic score? I'm sorry, what is the audience score in this one?
The audience score in this one is going to have to be an 85.
86. You're really close.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Now, what's the critic score?
93.
73.
Fuck them.
I know.
Fuck them.
Kristen says,
what's their bullshit excuse on that?
Kristen says, the Mauritanian takes a frustratingly generic approach to a realized story that might have been inspirational in other hands, but Tahar Rahim's performance elevates the uneven material. I was inspired by it. I don't know about you.
I thought this movie was amazing.
Yeah.
I have never, in 1,000,005 years, I would put this up there against anything. It had its good heartfelt moments. It had its real moments, and it was real. It was 100% real.
Yeah, it was.
It's one of those movies that just slaps you right in the face.
Yeah, so go out and see this. You can watch it on. I mean, you have to buy it, but it's totally worth any money you spend on it. It's fantastic. But I think we're ready to talk about what we're going to see next week.
Debbie Does Dallas, Part 2.
We're doing a movie called Comes True. It's a horror film by IFC Midnight. And what's the second movie we're doing? What's the second movie we're doing? I know. But
I don't know.
Cherry. Tom Holland. Apple Films.
I don't know. I don't know either of the movies.
The Russo brothers
they're good.
Directed and wrote a movie, and Tom Holland's in it. So you're like,
I don't know who the Russo brothers are.
They wrote and directed Endgame and Infinity War. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
I remember.
Yeah. So Come True and Cherry. One's like a horror film. One's kind of like a thriller thing. We'll talk about.
Yeah.
That's next week.
And I mean, it's Tom Holland, and to be honest, Tom Holland hasn't done me wrong yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you name a movie that he's done bad in yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
I don't want to see him fall. That's not the thing.
It might be next week.
I just want to see.
It might be next week. It might be when I see him fall.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. You can visit us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Twitter at Movies Podcast. We're also on Facebook at Movies Don't Suck. Facebook.com/Movies We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast.
Instagram.
We're on Patreon, patreon.com/Movies Don't Suck.
Patreon.
You guys want to throw a few bucks here and there so Neil can go to WrestleMania, or I can buy a value meal at Wendy's. Also,
actually, I use all the money to pay for the streaming service we do.
Okay, that's true. It goes towards the show, guys. Patreon, bonfire.com. If you guys want to put us on, if you guys want a shirt of ours, you can go there and get it. And I think, we're also on streaming platforms. Someone is watching us right now on.
Nobody's watching us. That's just a guy staring in my window, or a girl.
There's guys watching us right now on Facebook Live. What's up, pal? You
can watch us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and you can make comments, make random comments. Tell us how ugly we look. Tell us how drunk we look. Let us know. Do we look like we could be bathing in a bath of sour cream and nachos?
Maybe. But we also, if you have a small business, send it, send us a message. We'll definitely talk about you, as long as you're not selling like Trump flags or Nazi flags or something like that, right?
Why did you just look in your beer bottle? I've never seen that. You're like, there's something in my
I wouldn't
beer bottle.
I wouldn't say much was left, and but I drank it. So, are you good, man? Are you good?
We're always good. Let's finish the episode. We're done.
Now, Tommy, when you
wrong one. Sorry.
Well, that's another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, every time you are looking and you're like, man, what should I do? Sometimes you just got to yell, I'm coming on America! Good night.